Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to Adventures in the TARDIS, and outside of the TARDIS as well.
Good to be here. I also saw your last stream earlier today about the attack in Gotham and the Bat family dealing with those bombs.
There are not so much.
I believe they're about to deal with the last one, and then you had to stop because of your throat. Oh, by the way, how is that right now?
I don't know, I haven't heard today yet, so
But it
we
feels
will
good
see.
now. You feel good now?
Yeah? For
Okay.
now. It seems this is a bit longer than the last episode.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see how we go. Because I plan to do some reading after this as well, which is the story.
With a
But my
length
plan
like that,
wakes up.
I think it typically takes you about an hour and a half.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like we are going to the village of the Velociraptor people. Other than the doctor, no one knows what they are.
Or even able to speak to them.
They can't speak to them, they just won't understand.
Yeah.
And there is the also universal language of using fists or hands or hooves.
Might be a little hard to be articulate in a complex way with hooves that don't have fingers to distinguish very specific gestures.
Yeah.
But they manage.
So, Guilty Balance. Let's see. This is the music that you sent me. Use. So, luckily we can use it. This is from Secret of My Favor. Even though it is written in the description, I'm saying it aloud as well. Because it is Creative Commons. We have to mention that we are using it. And thank you, Phoenix, for actually letting us use it. Scratchsoft, not Phoenix. Almost the same, but not the same studio. Let me see. It's a bit loud, but that's low a bit. We don't have to be. It doesn't have to be loud. There we go. You're dying. The dying. I'm dying. I don't know where to begin with you. There's so much to say since my last enter. That was our first camp on this new continent, going about the journey, and I got a very large creature, which is the majority of us away. But the sea former cattle guards had my cover our escape. I later discovered that Tamnus and Trump God lost their lives to a giant two-legged creature. We don't know that yet. Unless the house tells you. I'm going to have to pause a moment. And then I on that one. Also, yeah, I can use this one. I forgot about that. Honestly, I've been trying to press that aspect alone. Ever since I got the evidence of some of the accident made. The only thing I had ever come to a contact that before is that of one of my former pets, and the remains of that woodland creature. On this day, I can say I was shocked and horror. Oh, it was shock and horror that sank into me. But ever since then, I've been surprised by how numb I feel. I expected grief, or perhaps something much worse. I don't know. You know this police very well, but I do know that they were wrong. what their old profession was. The fact that they were among the very few unicorns we had in our entire party. And they were honorable and brave enough to cover our escape from the Tyrann. Ketar's life hanging in the balance too. He may die as well before the end of this night. Why aren't I feeling more about this situation? I know I'm not heartless, and I may spell in grave, but I had the topics on this before. I don't know what it is, but out here, it just doesn't feel important enough to warrant my attention yet. It is as if my heart is wounded, but temporarily and momentarily turned to a stone. If realizing I absolutely need to reprieve from the moment. This is called sealing your heart. It literally has a term for that. When you are in grave situation yourself, you have to look past the others. Because your life is in danger as well.
Yeah, you get it.
And my heart is deciding to cry later. But for now, I need to avoid distraction to avoid any further death. Literally what I said now. What did I so get so practical? Right now, you asked on the answer. What is the answer? Right now, you get so practical. I know this helps, but emotions aren't like a switch. No, they are. They very much are. But can just turn them off and on whenever it's convenient. In most of my experience and observations of others, most people are stuck with either totally on or off. Or if it's somewhere between that, then it tends to hold that mode for them. We are talking about police, who are very two-sided. Sorry. Slowly shifts like this are highly unusual. I suppose the one situation why would I spend it the most is doing it and majestic. Remember, my grandmother once told me, you would be surprised what the police can endure, and when it comes to absolute necessary. Back then, I was a young fool. I just a little to correct her word. As I grew up, I began to question the validity of others, including the saying, and if I asking to myself, is the trailer true? Was she right? Remember the clip I sent you? From Master Hunter, which was saying the same thing. Now it seems I'm beginning to discover that maybe she was indeed right. And this is my perfect case right now. There should be many other issues emotionally, to emotionally process right now, as well. Such as looking up adventurers, such as Tyler Moore, who actually has given me some small signs of approval. Enough to give some professional advice of his own to me. And if I suddenly convinced that maybe I can be told that maybe I might have a knife for this after all. Everyone has a knife for adventure. As for how much they have, it differs, but everyone has at least a little. And as for how much they would like to be an adventurer is another case as well. As for the rest of Chris, much I begin with him. Not to mention his mysterious confidence in me. I don't know why, but I'm probably more than any other pony have been encouraging me to make me lips and with a bigger pants or skirts. This is not the other thing about him that I find mysterious. I don't even wear clothes, right? I mean, we don't know at the moment. We would never actually mention if she is wearing clothes or not. We are talking about ponies. We know that
In her case, actually, I've often seen her wear clothes on the upper half of her body.
Yeah, but we are talking about young, I guess. We don't know about this.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not sure what to begin with that pony. Out of me, it's worried that I might run out of ink if I finish all of my thoughts about the particular stallion. Why, it is true, I bought plenty results on the same, and I don't know how to access more effective Amazon supplies, and also the anxiety hanging over my head that letting me use up here, potentially irreplaceable. Also, I'm looking at what I'm doing here. Oh.
Yeah, when you go to an entirely new continent, what can you expect to be immediately replaceable?
Not lives.
Hmm.
Another thing I find unexpected, and finally, even aggravating, is that Cabal choosing not to join us. But tell Dr. Joe Smith and I went to look for our missing survivors. I know he has his reasons, and my rational side can't help but agree with him. Finally, I'm surprised enough that I volunteered to go. I mean, there's a lot of things when you are surprised, like when you climb up a tree and then you can go down. What are you? I was actually looking at the monitor as well. Maybe she's learning. No. Then there's some irrational side of me that feels a bit abandoned by Dr. C. I know it's not his fault, but he noticed on me ever since this trip started. I guess somewhere along the way I grew into the habit of always expecting him to remain with me no matter where I chose to go. But I have to keep that in mind and have to see the professional adventurer. He has been over situations like this and has to know when he should press forward, and when it is right to back off. What, with this I actually agree. Usually when Dr. C actually sees something that, yeah, this is dangerous, I shouldn't go there, he backs off.
Yeah.
That is
You
foolish, you're on your own.
Well, you could still see that she's idolizing adventurers, so that's going to skew her perspective. Um, you might believe that she's right sometimes, and other times, like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Proper measurement of one's personal abilities or knowledge, while limitation is probably what keeps professional adventurers like him alive. And all those die around him, or have already died facing the same thing long ago. Yeah, he's an adventurer, not a hero.
Right.
And the survivor that only tell the story. And the reason he is able to do that is because he knows when to back off. And you can't say otherwise what he tells you. Because the one who survived is telling the story.
Right.
The fact that I pass forward probably shows how much of an amateur I am in this. But at least, in my case, I am well accused. Anyway, we never did encounter the large creature again. Thanks, Celestia. But we haven't identified the blue organism either. So it remains a problem. Also maybe thank God as well. I don't know that creature, but the doctor actually thanks him, so why shouldn't I thank him as well? A creature that large might need to feed often too. But then again, there might be other life forms in the jungle that are carnivores, but they are large as well. Thus able to sustain the large carnivore long enough so that another encounter with the same creature. Others guarantee it will attack again. I am surprised they have not seen any Stegosaurus. They are probably the most visible dinos.
I believe Brachiosaurus is actually one of the biggest ones of all.
Yeah, I know that as well.
Brontosaurus? The reason they have those really tall necks is to get to the plants that on very tall trees.
But we have a very big trees, so
Mm-hmm. They do.
they might not peek outside of the trees. I think no, because the T-Rex was actually larger than the trees, right?
I, I believe the Brontosaurus is not only taller but heavier, but far less combat capable.
Yeah. So if the T-Rex was bigger than the T, then the Brontosaurus will be bigger as well.
Mm, yeah.
So
All things are relative.
I'm surprised why they didn't haven't seen anyone, and any one of those, especially her because she can fly.
So far. Of course, if the creature's too big, might have trouble navigating through a jungle that has a tight cluster of trees relative to them.
Yeah, but maybe they are in a clearing.
Could be.
I have to keep in mind that these creatures are not evil. They are just human by very basic survival instinct. Once again, that was not feeding instinct. I assume that was more territorial. Oh, you take first. I was just curious. Being a carnivore, because another, this is a much smaller version of the one that does. Although this time is far more numerous, I consider it more intelligent. I mean, by saying time, you are only saying that it is more in number than one. Would you call a creature that is calling itself a tribe, but is alone?
Other tribesmen.
But no, I mean, I am the tribe.
Well, okay, that's your name then, right?
No?
You were named tribe
No,
upon birth.
no, that's not my name. This is the tribe. Me.
Well, I am human instead of I am humans.
Maybe. It is enough to read basic tools, cast and wear some kind of tribalistic ornamentation. I speak their own language. They are, without a doubt, the most intelligent species we have encountered that is native to the side so far. Yeah, this is the most intelligent species you have encountered out of the two species you have encountered.
Well, she's probably encountered a few more. Remember the centipede too, in the first camp.
Two. Wait, why are you so angry about that? It can be. You never try to talk to it. It might be able to talk. It might be like
Surprise!
gummy.
It also knows how to dance and sing.
Yeah. You are making assumptions. It might be more intelligent. Only enough that the speech can somehow communicate with them, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Don't worry, you are not the only one. To my knowledge, this is the first time he sets foot on this continent as well. It wasn't possible for him to get here before now, because it required a brand new navigation method. So I must navigate our way here this time. This time. Yeah, literally. You are saying the right thing. How could he have learned the language from land when nobody has gone before? My main conclusion to this mystery is he must be wearing a magical item, or something that has to translate any kind of foreign language. You are right on the nose. That is literally what I said as well, right? That he's using the TARDIS translator.
Perhaps, but you know how intelligent and educated the doctor is. He might actually be able to speak this language on his own.
Yeah? But we never know because the TARDIS always makes you understand language.
Which is definitely helpful for his companions, most of them.
Mm,
Oh, the music stopped.
yeah, I know. And that's why I assumed as well. Why not? High in the sky. It really reminds me of this. For all we know, the doctor might not even know that he is speaking in that language at the moment.
The Doctor's the most likely character to be able to realize that.
I mean, he
Of those
probably
that
knows that he's speaking in a language, but he might not hear what he's speaking like.
right.
To his ears, he might be speaking normal English. And it's the only logical explanation I can think of. And it does make sense to craft a very subtle item if you were expecting it to roll a tip like this. If that is the case, I wonder if any point can be and use it. Yes. If he indeed is such an item, and is not nice, we can afford to abandon an item that's valuable. Out here we can use all the time we can get. Well, if he dies, he doesn't die. So, you are safe about that. Right? But you don't know
Vulnerable,
that,
but
yeah.
he's a little less mortal than most would suspect.
Well, in any case, he managed to convince this guy type of hunter so he went back to the rest of the village. And I are currently alone in one of their huts. They mostly consisted of something at least akin to bamboo, the palm tree lived. Although a pair of these creatures are guarding the outside, I got a distinct feeling that Talon and I are not welcome to roam the village just yet. They have no reason to trust us, so they agree this time. Although, the transmission is probably currently working to change that with them. I mean, you do have weapons, so obviously they are looking about for you. Wow! Are you sure that it is true that some people say that writing things down can be therapeutic? So that's probably mine. I guess for me, it is this idea that I feel confident and most people know my thoughts and feelings are locked in paper somewhere. Question. Is this Agatha saying it? Or is it you?
No, it's Agate. She's starting to learn that she's an author and likes to do this stuff.
You know why I asked this, right? It can be both. As well. I can follow others to see and have.
As a fellow author, I can understand her feelings too.
Yeah. I just feel that all of the fanfics I read from you are all about authors.
Wow, really?
Because Quill Scroll is, Fandom is also an author, and Ayat is also an author.
Well, not lightning dust.
True, true. Then I will say most of them. There we go, please. I can follow to see and have to verify my existence, my personal life. No matter what happens to me, I live until somebody else is reading my work. Right now, it's been important to embrace and need psychological comfort I can get. This feels more than shabby.
sure, but they use it as battle music. In fact, boss music in that game.
True.
You're not entirely wrong though. It kind of into the beat.
I can imagine them having drums and just drumming along the whole time in the village. Part of me feels annoyed with the return of Dr. Smith, because I feel like I haven't finished putting my thoughts down on paper. Even if I barely sketch the surface of all things, I have to move down now. Not only because of the degree of importance, but also because it is possible I might fall on those details later. On the other hand, while the doctor has come back to report, I mean matter important as well as this. Therefore, makes me interested in what he has to say. On the way in, I thought just Miss Poland a moment to say something to the god of our heart. Based on the way he is acting, it is to be answering that question the god had for him. Now my attention to regard my roommate in this hall, Alan Burroughs. Until now, it seemed like he was sleeping, but actually, his eyes are open and he was reading what I was writing. His back was to me. He was lying on his side, and now he was being very still right here. Not once, however, did I hear a peep from him during that time, such as snoring. I would have probably checked on him if he was okay in that scenario. Now that the story is back though, tell us just until he gets up, and if he was awake and aware the whole time. Else he was only semi-asleep? It would make sense to me why a professional adventurer who survived this long has habits that kept him alive during the dangerous adventure. Maybe he just turned away so you can write your own things and he doesn't have to cry. Then you can be alone with your own thoughts.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
As I get up, I notice something I wasn't aware of before. As sitting and I hear a lot of moles carrying me from all of it. And occasionally people waiting at it too, but otherwise it takes it like a jump. I mean, usually kicking your moles are not a bad thing. If it's too much, it is. But you have to just air it out.
Painful wince is not a good sign,
though. If you have slept on a hard surface before, you know that it can get stiff. And when you air it out, you get the painful wince. But then afterwards, it feels amazing. I mean, have you ever seen someone go to a chiropractor or whatever it's called? The one that fixes your bones?
In person, no.
That comes with the painful wince as well. I've never been there as well, but I probably should at one point. Because of my shoulder. And then that it reminds me to just how old this channel is. During his life, he probably survived some harsh adventures on top of that. And I regards him with that tale of pity, this painful beginning, which might become more place for him these days. I just sort of wonder if I will be like that someday. If I survive this to his age, even without the harsh adventures. I mean, yeah, age catches up to everyone. No matter if you adventure or not. I'll let you go on. Then you are safe from aging. Most of our attention turns to Dr. Smith simultaneously. When the attacks are hot, and goes down nearby us. So, what did you discover? Tell us without having coke to his voice. Like the rest of his body, he said those was prepared to give him 100% yet. Just like me. These days were maybe his body is never prepared to go that high anymore, and therefore the solution from normal to him for him.
I can tell your thoughts on that.
It's his heart. This was hitting your heart in the heart.
Well, it's good to have characters one can identify with instead of feeling just absolutely empty and fake.
Yeah. But yeah, you know the best I can reach is like 40% of my actual voice. Yeah. Oh no. Because that's starting to wake up. They are making a cross. You might not hear it.
Your throat's been improving over time until it gets used too much at a time.
Yeah, but if I don't use it, then it never gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, actually. Yeah, that was me, the report. First of all, I estimated that the race called themselves Silurians. I think if I know this name or not. No, I don't.
Well, they have appeared in the show, including the new Doctor era. They also first appeared in the old Doctor Who show. In fact, they also appeared in Skydancer. They were the Raptor race. Do you remember them from the ancient era? They were wielding sticks that shoot lasers.
Yeah, the one that I actually imagined that as a Stargate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that name either.
Same race, but this particular tribe is tribalistic instead of coming from some advanced society.
Maybe it's the same race, but later. We have
Yeah,
time travel.
it could be. Because the other era was the ancient past, and now this is a lot closer to the modern period. Like Darren Dew's there. Well, kind of. She hasn't gone by that name yet.
I mean, it's here, huh? Those makes me the home at town for a moment, as he goes on to report. I cannot remember of the things before, but on this accent made of them. Maybe you are actually saying what you are talking about. Those aliens are something like Pony. I don't figure it out. No. When he said that, his voice seems more than this time. There is some coke in it, but has come about 60% this time, which means he's recovering. Like for example, Unicorn. He answered himself, Parasite, he answered to me, those points. He includes an answer to Dr. Smith. You are not right about that one. Something like that. Dr. Smith somewhat agreed. Wait a minute, I wrote. You're actually a member of the species before? Well. Also, is that when you learn that language? Man is the keyword. Whiskey sold. That was to some of my attention. When he added, he regarded me as he had to know. And no. One day the glimmer of understanding in his eyes too. Let's go and go, it's on a particular nice for a moment. In no what I'm saying, believe me, I fully understand why you asked that, but right now, I need you to just shut up and listen. It doesn't matter what he knows, we need to know information about the Silurians. And as the other machine look, made me feel like a fool again. But I appreciate how he seems to have warmed up to me somewhat. eventually regarded me as a new Quill. Or somebody who is at his level but acknowledges me as having a potential someday. And we both returned to our attention to Dr. Smith, and Dr. Smith resumed his report by saying, "Now, Syrian is simply the name of this race. This particular tribe called themselves the Tutu. I have heard that name before.
Really interesting.
I don't know where. I definitely heard that before.
Well, what TUK would probably be Tuk Tuk. I think you pronounced it TOOK. Tuk Tuk? What did they take?
Wait, yes, this is what I heard, what I saw at Tutu. Yeah, that's like, no, it's called Tutu. This thing.
Neat. Cool. They got a lot of those in India.
Yeah, I know I heard that name before. Not at the time, but the midterm. And it is led by a chieftain named Sismanas. Sismanas or Sismanas?
Sismalas. What about that?
Who is actually a female chieftain. Who was the first to be given an acknowledgement. Oh yeah, for them, having a female chieftain is not new, because they have Princess Luna and Princess Celestia.
Well, right now, just Celestia. And yeah, you're right, they mainly have a matriarchal society.
Yeah, the transmission would be more interested in that, because usually in human races, they would be more interested in, oh, they have a female leader. Because that was, in the past, not something that spread out. It was most of like reality. Let me assume. They do consider the territory is taken, and they are sentimental about it. Is it a particular regulation about that? Some not. The US about that? Let me note that. Yes, most of them, they got us as legends, and they didn't actually expect to encounter during their lifetime. We said that a got members of our species many centuries ago, and have encountered us ever often since. But never are verified reports here and there of sightings of what is done. From what I gathered, including from the occasional poses from the chieftain, and she was allowed to say more, boys had made history with them before. I guess some of them were good to them, and some were bad. Makes sense? I don't agree with our candidate. Give me a second. I'm back!
Welcome back. Missed you so much.
But whatever they did, it was important and marked with pivotal shift in their society. I'm not so space. It's also used to be a member of something a long time. In that time, you still have access to very advanced technology. You don't need the accessibility.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, why not?
They actually use that in conversations within that game too.
I have never even heard about this game, by the way. This is my right?
Yeah, you're after that sentence.
Hello, this is here today. But the time that I'm not to avoid it. They consider taboo, and I'm blaming it for the corruption, and not for the ancestors. After they don't have leadership.
Yep.
Oh, tell Louis to take it back. Maybe I should tie my crossbow around them then. He figured. But something tells me that actually what they are talking about is really about them. That something that is creating portals through different locations and times. And Dr. Smith. And times. Gotcha. So that tells me that all along. But you said they used to be part of some larger time. Thinking this other time is still using this technology? Again, perhaps, or this other time is a member of different species. Okay, I was thinking I said their species like with arms and hands. The other time longer. Ah. I know of the Nuggles.
Right. That's another species named like manticores and cockatrices that actually does exist mythology wise on Earth. So I'm borrowing that name for this race too.
The basic part. Like I very much in favor of using the ancient and technology. But for some reason, you don't have nearly as much mastery over it. And this time it's ancient and ancestors. Maybe the original power source was more abundant back then. Or the details on how to use the technology has eroded over time. In any case, it looks to consider this tribe of Nuggles to be very dangerous and evil with further ambition to match. I mean, yeah, if they call the technology forbidden, then the one who is using the forbidden technology is gonna be evil.
Yeah.
It's obvious. Right. And I seems to be another node, but this time also my name is just for look. Instead of the other to consider a blind in the stand. That's too powerful to remove. So it goes on. So instead, the two have protecting themselves by being on the move and in hiding. Harry says so. So, I asked Dr. Smith in concern. Being cat, but at the time, a shaman. Or Miss Edmund, who is your message of amateur make a poor away under the car. The matter of the company is holistic medicine with powers and natural magic. Holistic medicine?
I can look it up if you're curious.
Ah.
As far as I know, it kind of means natural remedies and things like that.
Ah, that's it. Okay. I thought that was more like an I believe this will work. Because it's holy. Now legit? I thought it's that. Medical plants and medical qualities. When properly mixed, you can have highly medicinal effects. I smile. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that they even make a full recovery. I always know that me briefly. They shift his eye to tell him, and he goes on to say. He also told me that another member of our tribe, has also been stolen, and that has had changed in an alarming way. This time of logo, and someone discovered them and captured them. They are currently leading them to their own temple. But at this time, I expect they will either be used for sacrifice to another god or put to work as slaves. Seeing Dr. C, we told you to come with us. Oh no! I carried on. We have 12 of them. Agreed. So don't be surprised immediately. And it took 12 minutes to help us to a point. They are ready to lead us closer to the vicinity of the old temple. We no longer have since made into their home. But they are not gonna have us fight.
Yeah, it's taboo technology over there. They're not going to sort of like dirty themselves by actually setting claw in there.
I'm more like told that they are actually using that technology, so they are too dangerous. I mean.
That too, yeah. They're trying to protect themselves by hiding. And being on the move.
Why would they be willing to help us? Oh jeez. Did anyone ask for some service in exchange? I mean, no, this is the service that you are providing. You are going there and probably dispatching them.
Haha. Remember you said that.
Not yet. But trust me, Oswald. I get the feeling that the escorting members of our tribe would already be considered a service. Because it is if our team remains there, they will either be put to work towards our agenda, or be sacrificed in such a way that it basically accomplishes the same thing. Either way, it is time now that makes to see the further empowerment. So let's make choice. Helping us may be a way, but may also be a way for us to believe they are paying some answers to them. I also get the feeling that while they are pretending to see us, they also want us to leave as soon as possible. She said. And there is not a chance that until we rescue the other members of our party. I mean, it is not new for the Doctor, for people wanting, or creatures wanting him to leave as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's happened.
Because he is the bringer of misfortune.
The oncoming storm.
The oncoming storm, yeah? I mean, we know he is not the cause of the storm, but he is there when the storm is.
Sometimes he is, and sometimes he's there as a response to a storm that's coming, to try to help with it.
Yeah, I still remember the like, when he woke up.
I actually remember Gandalf the Grey being accused of the same thing by Grima Wormtongue. Go away because you're always the bringer of ill news.
Ah. I mean, I would probably say that all of the heroes that can be said like that. Just like Batman. Once again, if Batman wasn't there, because that city might be a clean normal city.
No, actually, its crime was worse before him. It was well established. The gangs had a firm hold. Certain names for the gangs too. I forgot what they are. He's loosened them up somewhat, but in a way, they also stepped up their game. More supervillains started rising up after Batman's rise.
Yeah, I meant about that.
Yeah.
And I can see why the other Batman and the other superheroes said, okay, stopping them and just making them unconscious might not be enough.
Sometimes they caused each other to be, and other times it seems like it's just a coincidence that they're all rising together.
Yeah. I wonder how they got captured in the first place. I wonder around. Maybe they went looking for us after all. No. Or maybe they simply got discovered where they were. Promoted. They say that they are using ancient advanced technology, and this time had Lord Season London. Who knows what those devices are capable of? But we are in commitment, in agreement, Let me read my comment. Find out. Somehow I mixed the two words together. Commitment and agreement.
But we are in agreement that we'll commit to find out.
Yeah, we are in commitment. The mistake is I shift back and forth for the most of us. There isn't much of an alternative, and I figured I've been trying to guide and put on this party anyway. And I take my duty very seriously, unlike another adventurer. Even if I abandon the duty, there isn't much else I can do without the help. We may need to use our ship to get back to Express here. If we do this, not only does that mean that they're going to lose their resources differently gained, but it also means we have additional incentive to win this continent. It sounds like this time was considered this a plus. I mean, it really depends on if the lawyer can talk for the language or not. Because if they can talk for the language, I can see Dr. Singh going with them willingly. Or by giving the party up on its own. Yeah, you can take them. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be your guest. And not with a kid. And to outside the tools, that means I attach them. I need to know what that motivation was before. I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Now that I know what it is, what is in it for them, the motivations are understandable enough to count on. Okay, I move forward. It's nice to know that we have some allies in the new land. New lands too, even if there are some conditions attached to it. Now, here's gonna be the fun part when the logos are gonna say the same thing that the other creatures are not evil, the Silurians.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, there's always two sides of the same coin.
Yep.
But I am literally talking like Photoshop right now. You have to ask them first, as well. And they're apparently not all of chat in the lands as well. As sound. What makes sound vastly more dangerous than the giant animal we encountered. As powerful as the creature was, it is led by simple motives. And when it is found, it isn't much of a threat. No. Remember what I said about Dr. C and the eyes?
And territorial.
Yeah. But I mostly mean about the eggs that don't come out of the glass here.
Taking the eggs, that's alright.
Yeah. However, not only do we have content with this all the time to ask our people, but there is a motivation to consider as well. If the two are telling the truth, then what if they try to use our people to accomplish some nefarious end? Whatever it is, there's a chance that it will be a task that could follow us back in the past here. For example, what if it is a means to have a moon block the sun everywhere on the planet? That can happen. It happens. I don't know how often it does happen, but it happens from time to time.
Actually, I remember Daring herself accusing Caballero of being a fool for taking a certain item because you'll be dooming a certain culture to 1,000 years of relentless sunlight.
Yeah?
think I hear anything yet. You didn't pause it, did you?
No.
Okay.
This is on the airplane though.
Yep. Now I hear it, but
It's
very
very,
faint. That's very faint. You can actually probably turn the music up.
yeah, this is more what they are afraid of. There you go.
As calm as that sounds, that was actually a dungeon music in that game.
Of course, yeah. I know what this other time is trying to do. Maybe about the important man. Ha! What we say. Depending on what it is, it might be necessary for us to do more than just rescue our own people. I agree with the exercise strategy, and the very least, as well as the rescue of our people. That's not for space. This is for the moment and took our tiny tools. Basically he said. Doesn't mean the whole story. Doesn't mean we are getting too special of it. It's possible that they don't have some evil agenda, and this is just some case of misunderstanding. That's why we need to find out before we commit to some further strategy. I'm not in agreement, as yet, as long as it is within our means to accomplish. You think you can commit with this now as well? I asked Dr. Smith, hopefully. Well, there is one way to find out. You can blast him in the eye again. What do I say so in the meantime? And move further. Mr. Officer is again as he said. Tato is in no shape to follow us right now. He will need some time to recover, and the two have agreed to send him by via ground. Which is good and also a problem at the same time.
Before you read on, go ahead and explain that. I'm not disagreeing with you, but let's see if what you're going to say, what the ponies here are going to say.
I don't know if they are saying, but for now it is good that they are sending him. But if they find out that the two are lying, then they actually have some captive. And they can use against. Okay, you know we were lying. You still have to do what we say. Because we have Satan with us. And we can kill him at any moment.
So, both a patient and a hostage?
Yes?
Okay.
Now, Mrs. as he said, you can also look at it this way. And look at Satan was here, look to have hostage to my friend. Yeah. I immediately told him that as well. Even if they never tell him directly, it doesn't mean they have to continue to let it be there. Now, but as he goes on to say, but in a way, I consider the situation ideal. Since it looks to have some leverage over us, even if after we leave, it gives us time and incentive to trust another man. And in turn, makes them more competitive with us. Brilliant direction! The missing command, and apparently, you are correct to promotion, sir. And I think it says here that we keep staying out from any further danger as well, I feel. So everyone here, except you sit in the pot, so to speak, and sound. It is to know where everyone stands for so far, and why they do so. But now, I say we are here to the knobs. We are all saying to remain with them, other than get to the car. In return, They will guide us closer to this other time. So we can ask our people to make sure that they do not use them to accomplish some evil end over there. Once we have done that, we agree to leave this continent in peace after returning to collect the tower. Hopefully, by then he will be in better shape to travel. At this point, the two let's go back to our ship to find the fact that we left as promised. During that time, we will guide and protect us from another threat that may end is here.
You seem confused about something?
Yeah! Hello, this is not why you came here. You cannot leave. You have to make the map first. You have to find the treasure. You have to destroy everything. You can't just leave after rescuing some your team.
His main job actually is to guide and protect the other ponies here.
Yeah, but you know that mission wasn't to discover everything.
Already they have made some discoveries, so it's kind of worth coming back to report on.
True. But we can definitely say that Dr. Cameron is going to be happy about this if he decides to. Okay, we are leaving.
Well, that depends how scared he is.
Once again, that depends on if the Dragon can speak Polish or not. Because if they can talk, I can see Dr. Cameron smoothing his way in.
Candeloran seems to have two main motives. Greed on one hand and fear on the other, and they do pull him in opposite directions.
Yeah? Depends on what he sees there.
Mm-hmm.
Those makes sense, as he said. That sounds like a plan. He then looks at me to see if I agree as well. I agree, that sounds like the best plan for the moment. I say. We need to move quickly, but also cautiously. While the rest of our people remain in the custody of the Naga, our people might be in danger, even if the Naga otherwise have innocent intentions for them. She ignorance might cause them to accidentally harm our people, maybe by accidental exposure to some disease or something. I stay silent for this. Because
I realized that got your attention. Yeah.
the chance could swing both ways. I don't realize it. All of us who carry diseases that we are each immune to, but other is not, because it's afraid from the other side. We don't know. Do the police get vaccinated as cities?
I've not seen that, but I definitely know that diseases exist in their society, and some of them are quasi-magical, cause some weird things like getting cutie marks all over your body.
That was a little bit different. It's a little bit special.
The one episode that mentioned the most kinds of illnesses were Flim and Flam when they were trying to sell their miracle tonic.
But yeah, they have a miracle tonic to cure everything, so it's fine.
Correct, but during that episode, they mentioned the most versions of diseases the show has ever shown in one episode, at least in terms of name, and I think some pictures too.
Question. Do you think all of them were real diseases or most of them were made up by Flim and Flam?
Probably real. I mean, they could research those facts. They could. I know they can just talk out of their ass too. So, but some of the ponies had those afflictions among the audience that was in front of them.
And they were threatened by them. To me in the audience to show that, yeah, you are here. He goes to the director, as he always say. At least we have trained medical professional on our side. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't react with all due caution, make mistakes. If we are in agreement, I will tell the chieftain of our decision. So Miss decide, as he finally stands up again. I'm surprised Dr. Smith, the doctor, never actually told them that, yeah, I'm not actually a medicinal doctor. Maybe this version of him has more medicinal knowledge. Who knows? Every doctor is different.
From what I gather, he seems to have a doctorate in everything, so that would include medicine too. He can't do that. He's capable of it.
I remember the first doctor literally saying that, yeah, I am a doctor, but not a medicinal one.
Okay.
That was the first thing he said when they were getting out of fever.
Well,
When they got the illness from the radiation.
there's some years of experience after that.
Yeah. Are you going to tell us how and when you met the Silverers and learn the language? And then Dr. Smith. Check with Dr. Smith. You seem not to do a highly unusual medical game. I will tell you later. I promise. Like, in 4 years, maybe? The Miss tells me with a very sincere look in his eyes toward me. In turn, I just not in acceptance. I don't have much other choice right now, anyhow. The Dr. Smith leaves, and nobody do what he said he will do. I turn my attention back to my diary. There is very much more to report to it now. And then you will get out of ink before you can finish your map, because you were writing your diary.
Oh, that reminds me of an irony for a certain old Twilight Zone episode where this guy was annoyed with the rest of society because they were all kept on distracting him from reading these books. And so he gets into what he at first thought was a paradise situation of, I don't know, a nuclear holocaust. Anyway, he's the only human left around. There's books everywhere. So he's gleeful at first until his glasses break.
So you say, they were annoyed because others were distracting them from reading the book. That was the whole episode, right?
Probably happened to Twilight too multiple times. She seems to focus on her books better though. When actual distracting things occur around her, she really doesn't notice sometimes. Like, Spike was talking about his dragon code, and he now has to serve the Apple family and all that. And Twilight was just numbly going, while she's kept on reading her book. Anyway, what do you think of this chapter?
This is what I think about this chapter. There you go. It has a lot of oomph to it. That we have now a hostage and a medical care at the same time. We know that the tribe is called Tuk Tuk and the other is called Silverians. And we have another. Seems like actually very well communicative creature as well, called the Nagas, who are evil. And they are actually using the ancient technology, which is from the future.
They also received some information the rest of the ponies got captured by them. You could maybe put that in finger quotes too.
Which one?
The rest of the ponies also got quote unquote captured by the Naga as well.
Yeah, and I said, if they can talk Polish, I can see Dr. Cameron just following them and leading the team with them. Because we were in agreement. If this exploration team, this safety team, is not coming back in time, they will just leave.
Well, if you're talking about Cabalaran willingly following along with the Naga, then he might have saw some of their technology being carried with him and got intrigued. Like, hey, do you have more of that?
He
I want
doesn't
to see
even need
more.
to see the technology. He might just need to see that they are all in a golden armor or something,
Right.
or having jewelry with them.
Yeah, basically anything valuable
Anything
in his
valuable.
society. Yeah.
For all we know, the Nuggets might mean just a welcoming time, or even because they are using ancient technology, they might be pretty fast in everything. Just like, oh, welcome visitors, come to our village. You are not safe out here. For all we know, this might even happen.
The doctor mentioned that too. He says that even if the Tuk Tuk are telling the truth, it still might not be the whole story. Possible that there's some big misunderstanding here.
Yeah, and usually in history and mythology, Nuggets are called not really evil. They are territorial, but not evil. That's how they are depicted everywhere. So,
From mythology, as far as I know, which I suspect most of it's in India, um, they're intelligent snakes. Is the most common thing I know about them.
yeah, that's why I said they are not evil, they are intelligent territorial, just more intelligent.
Or maybe capable of both, just being very good and evil.
Yeah, I mean, they are working together for a greater goal, whatever that may be. They might have a god as well. I'm gonna assume they have something that they revere.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Which is a problem because Dr. C can see it as a thing of, I want that.
So yeah, he might cause the trouble instead of the Naga being the initial antagonist.
So yeah, I'm gonna assume right now that the two are not telling the truth, the whole truth. For them, for they are telling the truth that for them the Logos are evil. That is true. But they are
Yeah.
not telling the whole truth. The Logos are actually not aggressive at all. They are just normal, welcoming creatures.
So you agree with their plan that they need to put emphasis in investigation and rescue if necessary?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna say there's not gonna be need for rescue until Dr. Cameron does something.
If it is necessary, though, there is a bit of a challenge there because they only got 3 characters to rescue that all the rest of their people versus well, we don't know yet what they're facing. But according to the Tuk Tuk, they're facing a tribe that's wielding forbidden, advanced, evil technology. The kind of tech that the Solarians themselves used to wield.
The kind of tech that the Solis could ever work on, because it's not made of wood. I mean, we know it's
Yeah,
not made of wood, but
it's true. The doctor himself is probably carrying at least one piece of fairly advanced technology that's especially versatile in his quote unquote hands.
yeah, it's using this.
Neat.
I remember now that you mentioned that they were using that. even said that they were using road weapons, and they are kind of like roads. But yeah, I'm curious where it's going. It can go both ways. Or multiple ways.
What's the next reading? Was it tomorrow?
It is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Even for now, for you, it might be today. Your time difference.
Sure, but when you mean today, it's 21 hours later, so yeah, I'll think I'll at least sleep and wake up once during that time.
Maybe, yeah. So, yeah, there's not gonna be reading today for the justice. That's gonna be tomorrow. So, we have some promise to go after. It's gonna be interesting to see where you are going with this.
You're still recording, right?
Yes. I'm actually gonna...
I just noticed a notification from my mother on my phone here. It says, I'm watching a television series called Persons of Interest written by Jonathan Nolan, my name. Strange, huh?
Ah. You know what would be strange if they said that they are watching me. That would be even more strange.
Did I write some show that I'm unaware of and I forgot about?
I mean, not all... You are not the only one named like that, probably.
Sure, but according to what she has here, oh no, the name's a little bit off in terms of the spelling, but it's only one letter off.
Ah. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
You're welcome, and thank you too. We're gonna end off on this beach.
No. Vi är 9 och 5 på Gotland.